All right. What's good, y'all? It is IT Weekly Overview. We are in September 11th. We are preparing for the coming week. We will get a market move, I'm sure, off of today before we continue forward to what's going down. So for Forex Factory, me as far as looking at USD, but GBP has some 1 a.m. news tomorrow morning. The USD will see Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. CPI news. GBP follow up again Wednesday. USD, PPI, ZD, GDP quarterlies, employment changes and unemployment rates for AUD. So if you're trading GAEA, you're going to see some action that day. USD, big action come in with the core retail sales, Empire State Manufacturing, retail sales, and Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. Just be sure you're just going back and looking into these things, what they may be talking about if you're interested. And then USD prelims for consumer sentiment. So that's going to be big on Friday. And then we'll see how the charts will move coming up to those days. Big thing is talked about on Market Watch. I'm noticing it's just big investors looking at long-term, possible longs coming in. And a lot of what we talked about probably in, I want to say July, with the inverted coming in on indexes, which we'll take a look at. So, and also, there was I want to say it was a finance manager or some of those sorts that was speaking on November being a big time as we go into the second quarter or the fourth quarter of the second year after a pandemic, something like that. So typically these times the market goes long. Is what they said over years of watching the cycles. Okay. Thin screener, what's going on here? What's going on here? NASDAQ, what we got? Nothing scheduled. Interesting. And AMC is Oracle. Yeah, local corporation, possible sell. That is the 12th. Tomorrow. Which if there's going to be pullback action, that would make sense. And I believe there was nothing on Dow either. Is that correct? Yes. All right. And then the Fed didn't have really anything coming into Forex Factory. So let's take a look. DXY playing out beautifully after the wonderful 3 drive came into play, gave us a double top, drop, double bottom to retest the neckline, and then drop off the face of the earth. Now, possibly we'll see the pull up to retest this level of structure at 109,430, right? So that bullish move there will entice the other markets to drop momentarily, right? Let's go take a look. And I'm just going to go fresh. This played out really well. We are at a new week. Now, keynote, I am looking at the inverted head and shoulders, right? That's what's important to me currently. Why is that? Primarily because I made this decision during COVID's break that it will come back and retest eventually. That's what we got. So once we got that retest, I'm expecting us to continue bullish inside bar engulfing. Another nice bullish close this week will definitely give you the full sign that we're definitely going back bullish with the inverted. The most we may see, if it's going to continue downwards and the market's all going to be all shitty, then we'll see the imbalance fill on this candle and then continue to the downside, right? Let's continue. Daily, we have double bottom. We have left shoulder, right shoulder. We have morning stars, engulfing, followed with 3 bullish candles. I don't know what else you need. 4 hour. We're looking at the imbalance fill here. We've got inverted here. And there's an imbalance here. So a possibility of that coming back to fill that area and then continue forward. So let's find out. This will line up with the DXY coming back on us. How ironic. There's that gap. Let's go to the weekly. Let's see what this candle presented with this move here. Break it down, break it down. Looking for that structure point. The irony. It's not lost. So we can see the market has reversed here. Came down, retraced at that level. Right? And has reversed back down and tested this level again, tested this level multiple times, rejected. This is all current time. And we're just trying to see what we're coming into to make some money this week. That's all I have there. I mean, I don't really need to go much further than that. We can go to the hour and see what else exists, but it's just more of that same structure, break, retest, and our new week imbalance fill here. So I'm going to keep track of this, and I'm even going to make it another color. All right, so is my expectation going to change anywhere else? No, not really. This is all old. So let's get rid of all of this. It's quite obvious here. Weekly, boom, boom, boom. All right, we do have an engulfing here. All right. We see the same inverted, we see that same neckline retest, and we do see the same touch on the other side. We do see the struggle to break that level. We do see the imbalance on this side. We go back down to the hour, and we can also see the imbalance on the hour. Does this have to happen? No, it doesn't. But with, again, the DXY coming out, we have to have 911. It's going to react to that's a move out spec. Same thing on SPX, nothing different. We're still tracking on SPX. So you'll get the retest, right, down to here, continue forward. Probably rejecting off of this structure that we have here. Bitcoin didn't continue to sell after the flag, work back to the upside. We'll see what kind of reaction we have here. I'd like to see us come back down to make sure this now support level is definitely support and then continue upwards. Otherwise, we'll see a double top here and fall. Ethereum, it's got that higher right leg. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let me see if we have a. We do have this divergence here on the side of going bull. You can see it went up bull at that point, but we have filled this fair value gap with a double top on the 4 hour of this head and shoulder. So we'll see. We'll see if it'll continue to the downside. That's what I would like to see, just to mark it off for you guys to be able to see. Let's see where we rejected here. We can see the rejections here and here. And on the other side, it has held this level before. So don't be surprised if you do see this drop, and it'll either be for a retrace. Let's take a look at our weekly candle. I mean, strong bulls there, but this could just be to fill that imbalance, right? They continue to the downside. So we will see how this ends up going. We do already have a nice retest of this high that was broken, and that could have been enough, you know, but we'll see. Keep an eye on it. If we see it come back down, it'd be nice to get a double bottom overall. But anything can happen there. Gold's got a beautiful double bottom on it. Okay, I'll let you hit that off. USD CAD is dropping as intended. I'm expecting more drop after a weekly retracement, 50%. If you are trading USD CAD, and we can see that level that we would like to see structure come back to, and do the same thing, and do the same thing. GJ level we're talking about for the sell to come to was to here. I went ahead and threw a buy in myself though, stop loss behind this structure point here. We can see this could be a double bottom. to continue to the top side. Let's take a look at the weekly, see if it's going to be froggy. Yes, it could still be froggy. So if the weekly wants to, we could still definitely see this. And I want to clear the board actually, just so we can get an idea. If this new candle wants to give you a full 50% retrace, just a setup for the start of the week. This will land with that structure point we're looking at here. Really, this would be nice to the 618, but I will keep one here in case I see reversal patterns appear. I'm aware that I will take the trade from that position as well, if need be. But we'll see, because this double bottom here is still an area where it has rejected pretty strongly. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and throw the line on there so we can see. I'll get rid of my fib. We've now got that measured. Has the market rejected here? And it has. So we can see here, here, multiple times here, even here. So therefore, if you want, you can always take a circle mark. But I mean, as you get better, see this thing with your eye, you're just keeping track of that. So again, here we go, double bottom on that strong structural area. If it continues to go up, we'll know for sure after a nice daily engulfing. So by the night, you'll have a nice setup. I'm going to throw the OO on myself when the time comes, which will be at the close of the next hour, and then I'll work the break off that. I think that's all I'm looking at. GU had a beautiful divergence here and then has been going up ever since. We'll see if that maintains. Check the weekly, and we can see it's a mess. So we'll have it come down and possibly give you a nice inverted. Let's throw that there. Let's see what's going on right there. All right, it's already kicked a, I'll have to call him back. I don't know. It's already kicked a nice inverted head and shoulders. So we'll see GU. I'd love to see, just like we're seeing the pullback now, maybe a little deeper by London, and then continue to the upside. Cool. I think that's all I'm looking at. CAD-J, I mean, we've got that broken level after breaking the consolidation area, and then retest and continue, right? Nothing hard. AUD-USD, bullish. I don't know if I dropped this one or not, but double bottom, big double bottom here, double bottom here. I don't know what else you want. What else do you want, man? Can I get a neckline retest and a continuation? Let's not make this difficult at all. All right. Tay, if you want to go ahead, that's really all I'm looking at for this week. Floor is yours, sir.
Hello. First thing first, let's go Steelers. Week 1, we gotta catch that dub real quick. It was a tough win, but we won. Some things I'm looking at, since gold, we talk about gold, black and yellow, gold, it's about the same thing. So some things we saw last week for gold, we saw that reversal. We wanted to come back and touch this level here and then make that the transition off of here. So we see it finally broke this level. I'm gonna be trying to. There's a lot of wicks to the upside here. It's trying to break a level, that 1724 level that we talked about. It keeps trying to come here and it's trying to break through here, but it's having some issues. I think it's gonna come back, still come down this week. That's what I have for gold, but I'll probably look at it again after tonight. Because I still wanted to come back here, but we had this double top. So this double bottom is the thing that's like causing me to want to have this go up, which is what we talked about. So coming up and then taking this neckline and then going up more for this buy, but it doesn't want to. No candles are forming or nothing is showing me besides this double bottom that is going to reverse it yet. and that's what I'm looking for. So I'm kind of in a wait mode for gold until it gives me what I'm looking for. Even if I look on a 4 hour, it's still just making higher lows. So that's what it's doing now. So this will probably be a candle to probably a bullish candle. And everything keep coming up. But like I said, we're just waiting for whatever's gonna give us an indication or indicator to actually buy it. So that's what we're looking for. If I wanted to draw a line here, I could probably draw a line here too off an hour, but I don't trade an hour, so I'm not gonna do that. But it would be probably the exact same as the line I would draw here. So like I said, I want this to come down. That's what I wanted to do, but it's not gonna let me do that. So, because obviously we're still in that trend, we're still in a downward trend overall. So I don't want to buy this because of this trend line that we have, this bigger one. Overall trend, the bigger overall trend that we have for this goddamn sale, but it's gotta come back up to this line anyway. So we'll watch it. This is where I'm at with this right now. My feelings are hurt about gold, but we wanted to come up here. If it comes up here and breaks this line though, then we have this buy all the way we need it to be, and we should be good after that. Some stuff that we saw last week for the recap. We thought gold was going, I mean, SPX 500 was going to finally break this level and come down, but it did exactly what I marked up that one day, last recap week, where it's going to come up and play in this little area here. Remember this, Zay? So everything's been playing out the way. I still got coming up some more. I think Zay was talking about it coming down off of this EMI. So it might just reverse out of here. Like I said, I just got lucky last week about this hitting that level and coming up
No,
for SPX 500.
I'm bullish all the way on all indexes.
Okay. Because I wanted to play around here for a little bit, but it looked like it was gonna give signs on this day here last week on the 7th. It looked like it was gonna give signs that it's gonna come down finally. I think we talked about it finally breaking this level coming down, but then it just basically built up and it came up. It just went up after that. So we had no indications or nothing else that shared that hey, it's gonna sell. So we didn't sell this. We already talked about gold. NJ is still moving up. Like I said, it broke that consolidation level that we had marked up. And if you remember, we have for the overall indications going to 94. So we've been trying to buy this since 82. It's at 87 now, so we're up a bit. This GA trade has been dead with. We've been dead with this trade for 2 weeks, but we're just curious about where it's gonna go. We wanted to still go upwards, but it's still making signs that it wants to come back to this level first, which is where it's at now, and it gapped up today. So it's gonna come back and fill that gap eventually. So I'll probably wick this gap later this week and then come up. GN still playing around. We still wait for it to come down and hit this level, that 1.85. We're still positive right now on this trade. So I go over here. Yeah, we're still up quite a bit. And then yeah, US30 looks the same. Same thing we talked about beforehand about that playing around this area. So we do the same thing for SPX and US30. And then finally, Euro USD finally is bounced off of that 0.9906 that we talked about. We thought it was going to come down and give you a strong wick to the bottom first to play around that area. So we wanted to come out, give a strong wick down to pull people out and then come up. But it said it basically just did not do that at all. It just went up. I don't see any. Is the Zoom meeting gone? I can't see anybody. Oh, you must have turned your camera off. That's fine. So yeah, this is everything I'm seeing for this week. This is all the pairs I'm looking at. Euro USD to continue to go upwards. So if you miss this trade and you miss this retrace here to come back up and buy this, then it'll hit this lever again. It'll retrace this EMI again and go up. Thank you. That's everything we're looking at. So Euro USD, XPS 500, US30 to continue to go up. GN, not GA, NJ continue to go up. Gold, we're trying to figure out where it wants to do because we wanted to go down to hit this level, but it's not going to. It's going to come up here. and retrace off of this stronger consolidation line that we already have because it's staying in that channel still. This channel is all we want to make another channel, but this is the old walking channel. This is the granddaddy channel. So it's gonna stay here in this channel for a while. This is our new strong channel. We can get rid of this because we already made that correct prediction of going down to here. Because we're good, guys. Remember that. Anybody got any questions?
No, I'm good for right now.
All right, I'm stop sharing my screen.
We all
Yeah.
good?
Hey, these all the pairs. This is an overview. So yeah, everything we saw last week is the same. But I trade on a higher time frame, so not a lot of changes can happen in a week.
All right. So it's good. That is all we're gonna have for the weekly overview. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Of course, we'll still be running all the same morning stuff. Book Club Tuesday, we start Trading in the Zone. If you've read that book, it's amazing. If you haven't, the audiobook's in there. Check it out. 2 chapters every Tuesday and Thursday. We all just gonna grow right down. You'll see the questions in the Discord chat, just so you can with some ideas to talk about, and we can all share what we've learned and grow. You know what I mean? The chart, trade ideas, not trade ideas. What am I talking about? Career traders. That was great. Everybody that showed up for that. We'll have it again next Sunday with some fresh topics. And that's all I got for this evening. I'm off. About to go check out a Hugo Lounge or something.
Where are you going at?
I'm not even sure yet. We're trying to see if we're my boy's gonna be playing at. He's supposed to text me and let me know if he's gonna be at Hubley or not tonight.
Text me. Yeah, I might pull up. I don't have to be at work tomorrow. I don't have a job right now.
I'll let you know. All right, y'all. I will holler at you later.
All right, later.
Peace.